Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sunjoku. We're back again. We are going to have a good time tonight. We are running Angels. Angels are by far my favorite creature type in Magic. They have been since I've started playing this game. This deck's going to be a fun one. It's not the Angel deck that everybody's running. It's kind of my own creation. We're going to go through a quick deck tech, and then we're going to start playing into some games. We're live and unedited like we always do, so mistakes will happen. Fun will be had. Let's jump into this and see how it goes. We are running 4 Bishop of the Wings. I know, it's not an angel. It hurts right off the bat. But he does $8 angels. He has some really cool synergies in this deck. 2 Dawn of the Hope, because you have to have card draw. If somebody tells you you don't have to have card draw, stop listening to them, play with somebody else, and just move on with your life. 2 Cast Down and 2 Legion's End. We have to clear the board at first. Angel decks do not move fast. That is one of the big drawbacks of these decks. The back end is huge on these things, but you have to get there. If you don't, you're dead. And we're playing live, so if you see me get smacked in the face, that is why. 4 Angel of Vitality. This card is super strong in this deck. We're going to be above 25 life unless we're just getting pumped right in the face up. But right off the bat, if they don't play anything, we're going to jump up and be above 25 land. She'll be swinging in as a 4/4. 1 Resplendent Angel. If you had 4 of these, go ahead and run them in this deck. Not wasting my wild cards. I don't have a 19 card that's about to rotate. I had one, so we stuck it in there. This is just the angels that I had stuck in a deck. 3 Mortifies to help us keep the board clear. Plus, you got to be able to hit some enchantments, especially if you're running against those stupid land decks that are out right now. 2 Shayas. Shaya just gives everything hexproof. We're not going to use the green ability on it. It's a really good ability if you're running white-green. We stuck with this one just white-black, but as far as the hexproof goes, you have to have her in this deck. 2 Contempts. We're going to see everybody's full decks. We're moving slow, so we got to be able to take a Planeswalker out. 2 Kaya's Wrath in case things get out of control. We just need to wipe the whole board and just restart. 2 Seraph of the Scales. This card is huge. Just if you're running white-black, you're probably running this card. Works even better in an angel deck. 2 Karlovs. I probably said that wrong. It doesn't matter. We use her just for the Bishop of the Wings. If we get that online and we have Divine Visitation online, you'll start seeing 4/4 angels pumping out everywhere. This card is very, very strong. It's the whole reason we're running Finale of Glory at the back end, because if we drop that for 4 or 5, it's all angels coming in. It's a very, very good combo. You could probably build something around that specifically to get that just to happen and win a lot of games. We're just using it as one of our other win cons today. The Angelic Guardian, just more indestructible when our people are swinging in. Light of Legion, just for the mentor part of it. The Skyblade is a crazy, crazy good card. If you can get this on the board. At the 7 drop, it's tough, but hopefully we can stall people out enough to get there. 9 Plains, 8 Swamps, 2 Godless Shrines, 3 Isolated Chapel, 2 Temple of Silence. Let's go ahead and jump into this and see if we can get a couple quick wins. If we get smacked, we get smacked. If we don't, be so happy. Alright, fly away it is. These decks are just so much fun. Just if you get to the back end of it, people usually scoop before you can have a really good time with it. But they know what's coming. Got 24 lands in this deck. We really want to get hit with a bunch of land to make it to that back end. We go first. We're going to go ahead and keep this. Drop the Shrine. Enter it tapped. See what we're up against. Oh, right there. First misplay. Should have totally dropped that Plains to get the Bishop online. Get the Bishop out there. Definitely playing some kind of Esper control here. Here comes the Thought Eraser. He's probably going to take the Scales. Yep. But we have it back up to it. He probably has another Thought Eraser. It's his land. He's tapped down. We got to go ahead and get a 4 drop out right now. So we're going to drop the scales. Get our 4 life. We'll swing in here just because there's no way he can stop that. Got the contempt. That's probably really going to help us out. I'm sure he's waiting to... Let's see here. Enter that tapped. We're going to go ahead and swing right here. Oh, he's moving slow. We're just going to keep on pushing right here. Pass the turn. Leave our mana open in case we need to trigger something on the scales. Not sure exactly what he's doing. We go ahead and get another creature out. Get another... I'm just going to swing right back in again. He's still taking it. He must have just kept an all land hand maybe. I was really expecting something right there. Let's see what he plays out. He got the Kaya's Wrath. We'll take the Afterlife. Keeps triggering. Puts a 6 on the board. We got the Isolated Chapel. We'll go ahead and play the Guardian out. Swinging for 6. And there he goes. So the Angel's coming out strong pretty quick. The Afterlife really played a big role for us there. If we would have had the enchantment online, every single one of those guys, all 6 of them, would have been 4/4 Angels. That's what makes this deck so powerful. Let's claim our prize, jump back into another one. Keep flying away. The Anteater 420. Judging by that name, he might not be moving too fast, but hopefully he is. He goes first. We got the Bishop on 2. We got the Mortify if we have to. Then we're moving straight into the Shia. And we got the Contempt on the back end, so we'll go ahead and keep this. We mulligan way down. But if he mulliganed that far and kept it, he might have something that he really likes. Enter that tapped. Let's see what he drops. White blue, he has his land. Got the Dawn of Hope. Let's go ahead and play the other land, play the Bishop. See if he has a way to stop this. Alright, so we're playing some form of control here. Which really isn't too bad for us, especially when he has this low of cards, unless he can start drawing. The Mortify is probably not going to help us here. Thankfully we grabbed the Angel. We'll go ahead and drop the Dawn of Hope. See if he has a counter for this. I'm actually okay with that. We're really just emptying his hand at this point. We need to get into some land. But being mana screwed is one of the joys of Magic. Alright, we got the third land. We'll go ahead and drop the Vitality, see if that sticks. Is it going to stay? Oh, and it did stick. Pass the turn back. Still sticking at 3. If he passes turn, oh, drops.
This isn't a fight you can win. Keep up the pace!
He draws a card. Hopefully he can't counter this contempt. Hopefully we get the black mana for this contempt. There it is. He untaps 2, so we might have another negate to protect him. He did not have something to block our creatures last time. So let's drop this. See if he has the counter. So that sticks. This has hexproof and flying now. We'll go ahead and swing this just so if he wants to return that to our hand, he's going to have to kill it. Drops that to 3.
Do you want me to phase you out of time?
See, now his -3 will kill him. So we'll probably end up doing the draw step again. There
Let's
he goes.
skip to the good part.
Trying to get more counters in his hand. Might have an unsummon or a way to return this back to our hand. There it is. He still has 3 untapped. I'm still willing to guess that he has a negate. We're going to throw this contempt. Well, do we throw the contempt or do we play the plenty? I don't know what he just got off that draw step. Let's get the contempt out there just to see if we can get this off the board. Does he have the negate? No, he did not.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Might have another planeswalker in hand. We had to take that chance.
Mind and body should move in unison.
Take a look
like
at your
wind
cards.
and wave.
Non-creature, non-land.
Meditate and prepare.
We don't have anything in our hand that really is going to give us draw power. Let's go ahead and drop the Legion out there. And then next turn we'll come and drop the Hexproof. That way it'll also go ahead and trigger that Mentor for us. Only got 3 white open, so this isn't going to get countered. Pass the turn back. He has this enchantment, but we have the Mortify for it. Here comes the enchantment. He made sure to leave a blue open there instead of just playing it out. Our set becomes pointless after this. We just got to deal with this one more time. He does put the negate in his hand. So the negate's going to keep this on the board. But he's not going to be able to stop the angel attack right away. Do you have the counter? There it is, the Essence Scatter. But we're still going to swing in for 5 straight to his face. We'll leave Narset alone. Lost out on a bishop. He's got the seal away. We're going to play this Mortify and target that seal away, knowing that he has the negate in his hand. But then hopefully that'll be his second negate. I doubt he's running 4. We'll be able to drop this finale and put a ton of creatures out there. So let's Mortify that. Not worried about the discard. There's the negate. We still have enough to play the angel. Honestly, we're not too upset about that. I want to get as many of these out of his hand as I possibly can. And we're going to play the Divine Visitation first. This is worth it to see if this gets countered or not. If this sticks, then we know that we're wide open for next turn to go ahead and drop this Finale of Glory. That is perfect for us. Missed another Finale of Glory right there. He's passing turn. I think he's holding another Essence Scatter. We're going to go ahead and drop this. For 4. Okay. Ooh, we did have it. That would have been priceless for us, I'm not going to lie. Really wish we were playing control right now. Let's see if we can get the angel out there. The Anteater's playing a true control deck. I will give him that. He is cycling our deck for us. We're still at 31. There we go. That's going to speed him up a little bit. Got to keep trying to drop our creatures out. Can we get the Scales to stick? Scales does stick. And the turn. This is actually good for us because she has Afterlife on her, and that Afterlife will be 4/4 Angels. That card sticking turns the tide for us a very, very big way. Checks out the top 4. Resolve this. Has the binding. Say goodbye to our guy. That's a smart play right there. Keeps us from getting our angels. Got the Kaya's Wrath. It's not going to help us. Got the Contempt. That's not going to help us at all either. He has done what he intended to do. He has us at a stopping point. We need a big draw here. Right off the top, something that won't be countered. This is going to give him a chance to surplus cards for a minute. This was the last thing that we needed to happen to us here. Drop her out, see if she sticks. At this point, we're just trying to push whatever damage we can. He's digging his deck too. He's down to 35. We're down to 24. Got another Narset out there. I'm not
If you
gonna
wish
lie,
to
the
surrender now, I understand.
Anteater's a way more focused
an
player than
open
I ever would have
mind.
guessed he would have been. And I'm real proud of him for it. Oh, he has another Teferi. That is
I
not
won't
looking good
hide
for
from
us
the
at
world
all.
any longer. No time for a break.
He went ahead and really tapped all the way out for us here. If we can get a good draw, give me something. Oh, alright. Still don't have the mana to play that. Unfortunately, it looks like we might have lost this one. Now that he has this online, he has my creatures locked up. Our draws are just not coming through. He's going to be able to counter the next thing we play. We do have the Visitation online. But yeah, he knows it. Good game, Anteater. That was well played. We will go ahead and give you this win. As much as I hate to do it. Drew control decks are tough. I'm surprised they didn't have black in there, but his deck actually ran really, really smooth. So I don't blame him for not having it in there. So we're 1-1 with the Angels. Let's jump into one more, see if we can move a little bit quicker. Hopefully we don't play a straight up control deck. We missed out on a lot of real cool combos right there. I really did like that guy. He played fast, he played smart. Those are the games you really hope for. Last night we had a couple ropers in there. Those games took me forever. We just had to fight through them. The night before that we played a really cool discard deck. Be sure to check that out. We're going to be going back to that one in the future. So we got the Vitality at 3, got the Plenty at 4, got the Visitation at 5. We go first. We have nothing up front. We're just going to go for this and keep it. If he plays slow and we can get this on the board, we'll be looking incredibly good. Drop the Silence first and scry to see what's coming. It's another Isolated Chapel. Sadly, in this deck, you have to keep the land. If it's mono red, we're going to be struggling. That's not a good sign. Do they have the one drop? No. Alright. Play the plains. That way we can trigger our chapels on the next 2 turns. Ooh, treasure map. Well, this deck has me curious now. We're going to play our game. Whenever you're confused, just play your game. Play what your deck's supposed to do. Deal with it as it comes. But we're in a position where we can keep pushing right here. Get our Angels on the board. See if this gets shocked or lightning striked. We're actually okay with that. We're just going to replace that with another black. There's the shock. Go ahead and see if you can shock this, buddy, because it is not going to happen. Got the Mortify and the Contempt if he plays anything real big. I'm sure he's trying to figure out a way to get this off the board right now. We have the 5th mana to go ahead and drop the Visitation. We're not going to have to worry about the crazy amount of counters, so we can go ahead and play our game without really overthinking our turns. Gotta have something in there. Maybe if I pet the cat. You might just be hoping that we quit. But we will not quit. We are angels. Angels don't quit. We'll set a cat on fire. Try to speed him up. If you play this game and you do this when you're losing, you're the worst kind of person. Just take your loss. Everybody wins, everybody loses. Pass the turn back to me. We'll go ahead and get the visitation online. Probably have to wait for him to time out again because he got real mad and walked away because he built the deck he thought was going to be real good, and then he played some jank angel deck and got destroyed. So he threw his headset down, ran out of his room. He's probably crying, making himself a little cup of hot milk, and hopefully he's tucks himself into bed and never plays this game again. Yep, that should do it. Well, this guy's killing me. Like I said, if you play this game and you do what this guy's doing, quit playing this game. It is incredibly frustrating. It totally jacks up my stream. But regardless of that, I'll tell you guys what we're going to be doing either later tonight or probably tomorrow night. We're going to take the Discard Madness deck that made 3 players in a row scoop while they still had 20 life. And we're going to stick it into some tournaments. People told me that deck was way stronger than I thought it was. And it's my own creation, so I figure we're going to give it a shot. Put it up against some of the top tier decks. See exactly how it plays. It's an incredibly fun deck. The deck tech, if you want to see the list, is on the previous video. Because we're probably just going to jump straight into the tournaments on the next one. But it should be an incredibly good time. We might get smacked. And if we do, it is what it is. But if we don't, we'll be having some fun. There goes this guy. See you, buddy. Go make a new deck and actually try playing it once. Got some rewards. We'll claim our prize. Let's open up a pack together real quick. What did we get? Ah, that's not too bad. We can have some fun with him. We'll be back tomorrow night live. Please tune in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Click the notifications so you guys can jump in when I go live. It's really fun just hanging out and playing this game, seeing what decks we can come up with, running them, seeing how many wins we can get. Do a little tournaments. We'll play some rank coming up. I hate running rank just because I only have one deck that really truly competes in it. It's the vampire deck. But we're going to play it before rotation. So we'll have a few nights of that, but mostly it's going to be coming up with decks, putting them out there, seeing how they play, coming up with new ideas. Until next time, I'm Sunjoku. Have a good night. Check us out tomorrow. We'll see you guys then.